GuitarLessons.com, the #1 name in guitar lessons online.
Hey, welcome to GuitarLessons.com. I'm Nate Savage. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about vibrato. A couple different kinds of vibrato you can use, and a couple different players you can check out to see kind of what you like and help you develop your style of your own vibrato. So let's start off by looking at a couple different kinds of vibrato. One of them is the classical method of vibrato. The other one's the one I like to call, for lack of a better word, the Eric Johnson vibrato, because that's where I learned it from. And the last one we'll call the Eric Clapton, or a bluesy vibrato. So let's take a look at the classical vibrato. If you take, let's try the B note on your high E string, put your finger on there, it's through your middle finger, hit that note, and just rock back and forth like that. I'm over exaggerating it for you, so you can get an idea of what it should be like. I'll do it fast for you and give you an idea of what it'll sound like. Now, if you want a mild or more subdued kind of a vibrato effect, this is a really good tool to use. It's not too strong, real subtle. Now, the second one we're going to learn is the like Eric Johnson type vibrato, where you take your whole wrist and push up on the string to make the vibrato effect instead of just moving your finger back and forth. I'll show you that really slowly, and then we'll talk a little bit about it, some of the more nuances about it. Now, if you notice, my thumb's coming up a little bit over the fretboard right here to help me get some leverage. And most of the motion I'm using for my vibrato is coming from my arm and my wrist, pushing up on the string. You can move this anywhere. But that's one method that I really like, and I really personally like the sound of that vibrato, and so I use that a lot. Now, Eric Clapton, if you watch him, some of his vibrato is a little more rugged, a little bit more, not sloppy, but kind of nasty for blues kind of a sound. And that's going to sound a little bit like this. A little bit wider. So you see my thumb's coming over the fretboard to give me a little bit more leverage because the vibrato is a little bit wider. Instead of being shallow like this, it's more wide like this. So experiment with those three types of vibrato. Listen to players like B.B. King, Phil Keaggy, Eric Clapton, Eric Johnson to get a good idea of a wide variety of vibrato sounds that you could choose from to kind of emulate and make up your own vibrato style.